How many hours are you working? What are you doing for a job? Are you bringing in the money that you go? If those answers are all yes, then this video is not for you. But if you're working a ton of hours, you're going over not making the money that you want, and you're going over and losing, and you're not winning, then this video is for you. I need you to reevaluate what you're going over and doing, because guess what? The average American's working 6,200 hours a week, 3,000 to 5,000 hours a year, 30 to 50,000 every 10 years, and 150 to 250,000 hours in a 50-year span before you retire. Reading that all. So let's say you're earning $50,000, 50,000 times 10, which is 500,000, $2.5 million to trade in to earn 1/3 to 1/2 of what you've earned when you go over and retire, which means you're averaging 25,000 a year. If your wife or husband with your kids left you, would you think doing all those hours for all that quote unquote cash is worth it? If it's not, I need you to stop cheating on your family and start cheating on your work. I know work is important. I've had over 50 different jobs in the past 5 or 6 years. I've looked at almost 2 million jobs. I've interviewed, I've applied for thousands, I've interviewed for hundreds. I totally understand the method of work and to go over and to grind. I'm usually grinding long days, but any chance I get, you need to go over and cheat on your job and not cheat on your family. There's a song that used to exist, it's still along today, but it was more popular in the 70s and 80s, was Cats in a Cradle. And the summary was of this song is a young boy wanted time with his dad, and his dad put it all into his work. And then the boy went over and grew up, and now the father is at the place of having time, and he wanted to go get it back with his son, and now his son's too busy. What did he go over and show? He showed the value of work was more important than the value of family. Work is important. We do need to go over and to do it. We need to go over and show a great value of work. But if all you're showing and all I'm showing is a great value of work, we're cheating on our family to go over and bring that legacy. Do I want that to impact 250,000 people 10 generations down the road with my 4 kids? Do you want that impact with your kids 10 generations down? Tens to hundreds of thousands of people to remember you by he worked well, didn't see him at all, wasn't relational, didn't sacrifice and go give time, but was there paying the bills. Anybody can pay the bills. Anybody. A father can go over and pay bills, a biological father. A dad goes over and sacrifices his time, his energy, his motivation for his family to invest into. And when you go over and do these things, like right now I'm TDY, I make sure me and my wife are in agreement that this sacrifice is worth it. And you leverage as max as you can to go over and steward that time to make it worthwhile. There's no point of going over and getting to the money of 6, 7, 8 figure and prominence across the thing if I lose my wife or lose my kids or lose both in the process. So I challenge you today, if your wife or husband with the kids left you today, was the time and the money worth it that you were sacrificing for? If it wasn't, give me a call. Go over and free consultation, about 15 minutes, to help you build strategies, tips, and techniques to leverage the minutes that you have, because you can't make up the time, but you can make the memories every day instead of waiting till a special day. There's no point of saving for 2 weeks of vacation if your family never sees you those other 50. What's the point? Even mathematically, you know, there's times and seasons you're going to be exhausted and your kids are going to be tons of energy. My kids are that way sometimes. I can go over and give them 18 hours a day and it's still not enough for them. But the kicker of it is that they will be appreciative in the long run that you are willing to sacrifice your time, your energy, and your talents because you love them to go over and to invest in them. So I love you guys. Hope to serve you. Connect with me on Facebook. Go over and connect. I hope to talk to you soon.